Hi guys, what is up? In today's video we are going to upcycle this desk, something a little bit different to what I normally do on this channel, but let's go. So as you can see here, there's lots of scuffs and nicks all over the desk. I actually had this from a neighbour for free, so I thought it would be good to upcycle it and to give it a new lease of life. So this is a Fablon we're using today. Some people refer to it as Fablon, sticky back plastic, contact paper, and I bought this from B&Q, and I think each of the small rolls were £5 each. So these are the colours we're going to go for. We're going to do a pattern and we're going to do grey, oak and marble. So we're going to kind of do it in a triangular pattern. So we'll see anyway how it goes. Lucky always needs to be involved. So let's get to work. Measure this and cut it down to size. It is easier if there's two people doing this, but no worries if not. There are lines provided on the back of contact paper if you buy DC Fix paper. And that's really great to help you kind of cut a straight line, or if you're anything like me, I try to cut straight lines and they're still bent anyway. There we go. So I find that it's easier to use the other contact paper as a stencil. So if you kind of want to do a pattern rather than just the whole thing, then if you use it as a stencil, you can see kind of what shape you want and where you want it to go. So we're going to do the same the other side. So using your pen, you can just kind of draw a straight little outline. There we go, and then that will help you to follow the line when you cut in. So my advice would be definitely use a pencil or a pen just to give you a guide as to where to cut. So there we are. So now we've done the middle section, it's going to look a little bit something like this from the other angle. There you go. I've moved you to the side so that you can see a little bit easier. So now we're going to start sticking the paper down. You want to just check that the edges are all covered so that you know exactly where to place the contact paper. So there we go, and then the grey one. Can go like that. awesome. So I'm happy with that. That looks good. I'm just checking it looks equal and it looks symmetrical, which it does. So I'm happy with that for now. So let's stick this down. So using something as a prop so that you know where that is, where it went. Start with just a slight little bit overhang. I think you're going to need a credit card. You can use a bank card or you can use the official DC fix. Now I've got this little circular thing to go around here, so it might make it a little bit more tricky for me. But you just want to start pushing the bubbles away. I find it easy to lift up from the bottom and pull it open and smooth out any bubbles as you go along. Voila! You might be looking thinking this does not look level, and you would be correct. It is not level, however that does not really matter. As long as there is a triangular shape in the middle, that's all that matters. So I'm not too worried about the edges not being straight or being cut poorly. It doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about that. There's not really very many air bubbles in here. Just go through and work out any that you do get. If you get an air bubble like here, just keep pushing it. It might disappear. If it doesn't, you have to push it out to the end, just letting the air escape. So you want it so it's nice and flat. So to check if it's nice and flat, just rub your hand over the top of it and then you'll be able to feel any air bubbles. I'll leave links in the description bar below if you'd like to purchase any of the same Fablon and the tools that I use for the job, so that you can have a look at them if you're thinking of doing a project like this. Okay, so that's pretty smooth now. I don't think we've really got any more air bubbles in there. So now we'll apply the next bit of contact paper before we do anything else. I'm going to take the marble paper make sure it's covering the ends nicely, which it is. Awesome. So we can now cut off the excess, so that's going to go there, so we'll take the excess to about here where it says DC fix. Make sure there's enough overhang. For what we want. Okay. Okay, so taking it from the top. Depending on how straight your lines here are, depends on whether you want to join it up here or whether you want it to slightly overlap. I slightly let it overlap just to give it a real nice finish. So peeling the top of the contact paper off. So we'll peel the top of the paper off like this. It's like sticky wallpaper. Okay, so you can see like that. And then what I do, turn it back a little bit, like that. And then I just crease it up just to stop it from flapping in the way. And then you want to line it up properly before you stick it down. You can unstick it, but it's a lot more difficult, so I would make sure that you get all your, make sure your ends are covered, and make sure you've got it nice and straight. There we go. Nice one. Just going to smooth the top a bit to begin with.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know one single thing that I haven't done to make you.
If you do come across any air bubbles that you can't get out, you can use a little pin and just poke a tiny hole in the air bubble, and then use your little scraper, and that should get the air bubble out for you.
It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time
I'm going to apply the grey contact paper here.
I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I
This is a matte colour, so you will see more of the lumps and bumps underneath. Ensure there's no dust on there. Obviously, as I said earlier, just ensure that you clean the desk off. And there we go. So make sure that you've got your triangle and all your edges covered.
It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love. About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be.
So here we are. This is what we have done. So if I lift you in the air, you can kind of see what I'm going for here. So we've got the grey, the wood effect and the marble. So I just need to tidy this up a little bit. I don't want this to overhang, I want it to just be on the top part. So I'm just going to cut off any overhang really. Mouth. You don't want to cut it too short because you can always cut more off, but you can't add any more back. you need to use one of these, little pen knife, or a big Stanley knife in this case.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free.
You can see there's no overhang. Sorry if this is slightly blurry, it's a bit out of focus. And there you go. If I can squeeze in this little gap. There we are. Pull this up. Squared that up a little. So what we'll do is go along, get much nearer to the top with the pen knife. Again, this doesn't have to be straight, you can do this free hand. And you'll be able to peel the excess off. Nice. That's gone on really, really well, to be fair. And there we go, guys. A new desk. I might fabulon the sides as well, but we'll see. But I do really like this. I just think it looks really, really cool on the top. Really impressed with this desk. So there we are. Brand new desk ready to go. So let's grab the chair. Let's have a little seat at the desk. See how we feel. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I'll link all the items I've used in the description bar below if you want to check those out for yourself, if you like anything that I've used today. I hope you've enjoyed this upcycle project. Until the next one, guys, take care and stay safe.